Welcome to Studio Expresso. Meet the artist and his production team. Today we have Stav McAllister with us from Northern California. His new debut EP was released on October 23 on LC, which stands for Love Conquered Records. Um, Hello, Stav. And I listened to the songs, they're beautiful, and congratulations. I know that the lyrics are, cover brotherhood, loss, addiction, separation, kind of heavy subjects, but all juxtaposed with a little bit of sunshine and just beautiful melodies. And it all comes out as Americana. I'm curious, how would you describe it in one word?
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I think if I were to use one word, I think I would go with searching. I think you could potentially put a lot of different genre labels on it. But for me, I'm still definitely on the journey of like finding my sound, which is great. But yeah, I think this is definitely a very exploratory style of EP, maybe.
Nice. And you play, what instruments do you play on the recording?
I play guitar. I play a lot of different instruments um, on the recordings, but I wouldn't say I actually play them. Like they're not my main instruments. But I did a lot of just kind of pushing my limits a little bit. And then we, of course, had Patrick Ballard, who was the in-studio engineer, and he drums too. So that was great. I don't play any drums.
Nice. Mr. Khaliq Glover, you co-produced with John Hopen, and you also mixed the songs. Tell me a little bit about your approach to the mixes.
Okay, well, thank you for having us on here, Clarice. John has been a long time a friend and partner with a vision. And so I got to meet Stav through John trying to find something different artists that normally people might not take a look at, you know. And the biggest thing that I found that we were able to do when we got in the studio to bring the artist's vision is to talk to them and get prepared up front. So even though I did the final mixing and everything, we did a lot in the front end to make sure that everything was interlocking well, speaking back and forth and producing his vision. And I think that's kind of been an ongoing theme of ours, asking Stav, what does he see for the song? Because it's already mixed, mastered, and #1 on the charts in his head.
Very nice. John, tell me a little bit about the label and how you met up with Stav.
Well, gosh, well, you don't have enough time for me to get, and if I start talking, I'll never stop. And but no, the label is really an outgrowth from really my experiences starting in 1985 in LA. A lot of different things in life happening all the way up to about 5 years ago. And we were working with some artists here on a one-off project for them, free of charge type of thing. And a couple of them came back and said, we don't want to go. You got to find a way to continue to make this work. So out of their request, which was very flattering and really nice, that's where Love Conquered Records kind of got its birth.
Nice.
Was really other artists saying we don't want to leave, and so it was a gorgeous time because it was somebody else's idea in some respects.
Well, you brought together a very nice group of a team here, production team. Besides Khaliq Glover, who did most of the mixing and worked with you. You're featuring a Brent Fischer orchestra on one of the songs called Hold On.
Absolutely. What an honor that was too.
Yeah, Brent, say a few words about, what you did with the song. and it was recorded in LA, correct? That one.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and I took like the same approach. I could tell that you know, as Khaliq was talking about putting together the details, getting everything, every last little tiny detail in order before you start recording. That's absolutely my approach too. So I listened to everything that Stav had done on his track, and I transcribed all the piano parts, the guitar parts, the drums, bass. I wanted to know everything that was going on. I wrote that all out, and then I used that for the basis of my orchestral score. And then it was just a question of bringing out the emotion to sort of, you know, support, envelop, texturize everything that was going on. And from there, we just, you know, proceeded. Well, once I got everything written down, we had a great recording session. You know, it wasn't easy. It was a really cool groove that Stav has on this song. It reminded me a little bit of the groove on Really Love by D'Angelo, and I did the orchestral arrangement on that one. So I actually decided to use almost identical instrumentation on that one. Normally I will set up a sonic palette just for one specific song, and I'll you know, bring in orchestra members to fill in that sonic palette. I thought that it was appropriate to do a similar type of treatment on this one. And so that's where I was starting. Not that it's a similar genre or anything, just the groove, kind of the feel, and the way the instrumentation fits together. That all seemed to be, you know, there are so many commonalities in music that you can find from one genre to another. And it's all about creativity, really. You know, the main thing is we had a lot of creativity going on here from the beginning. And then for me, it was just to take what Stav and the rest of you had done and add my voice to it. And I was, you know, great, really happy that you guys asked me to be on this. It was an honor.
Now, Stav, you weren't present at the sessions in LA, but when you heard it, what did you think?
I was just blown away, honestly. I mean, I was blown away when I just heard that Brent Fischer even wanted to, you know, collaborate in the first place. So it was such an honor, and kind of just like one of those moments in your life that you're just never gonna, you know, forget. And I have like a physical thing to remember it by too. So it was crazy, honestly. I couldn't believe it. And it really just took the song. I mean, I'd always envisioned strings in my head for the song, but I could have never imagined having someone like Brent, you know, professionally arrange this beautiful arrangement to pair with it. It took the song to a whole other level.
Well, you can hear it at stavmcallister.com or go to LC Records, which stands for LoveConcordRecords.com. And all the social networks, you'll find Stav doing little impromptu songs on the guitar. And because right now, do you have a band, or will you be putting together a band? And when it comes to touring, I know not a lot of people are touring right now. I want to know who would you like to tour with? What would be a dream artist to tour with?
Right now, a dream artist would probably be either Gregory Alan Isaacoff, which I don't know if any of you have heard of, or honestly, Maggie Rogers.
Okay.
Maggie, love her.
Take a note, everyone. Okay.
That would be a great pairing.
Yeah.
Him and Maggie.
That'd be a dream come true for sure.
Nice. So what's next, Stav? What else are you planning? I know you're planning to go to Berkeley School. Is that right, Berkeley?
Yeah, I'm actually currently attending my first semester at Berkeley right now. We're remote this semester, and then next semester it'll be a hybrid situation in Boston. And then, yeah, all the just, you know, whenever I'm home for breaks or whatever, I think, you know, John and Khaliq and I and the whole team, we're still planning to put out a full album. So that'll be happening
Awesome.
very, very soon, I think.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, everyone, and keep us posted with what's coming up.
All right. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure.